Great day, amazing souls. How are you feeling? I am really trying to get some rest, but my brain, it just. I was watching a movie with my baby girl, and I had gotten up because I told her to go get in her bed. And she one of those where you gotta say it over and over and over again. Because she is a hard sleeper, right? So let's jump into the reason for this transmission. The title is going to be A Recovering People Pleaser. And I'm sure if you know the earth angels are out there, you can relate. Star seeds, you can relate, you know. So there's this one particular lady around here, and it's so crazy because I was just sitting here showing gratitude to my higher self for, you know, always picking me up out of certain situations. And I haven't even noticed it, but as I was laying here, I'm just like, gratitude. And I'm just finding reasons why I should show gratitude. And I do this very often because it's like, sometimes I do not stop and say gratitude. So throughout my day, I will be having these spouts about showing gratitude and what it is that I'm showing gratitude about. Anyways, there's one lady around here, so she didn't proposition me like 2 or 3 times already about doing her hair. She don't want to pay the price. She's telling me all this stuff. She just got out of the hospital with walking pneumonia, and telling me the 2 different types. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking in her mouth and I'm just like, ooh, you know, cringing. And it's not to be rude, however, it's certain things that my spirit speaks to me about when I see certain things, right? And she's telling me that it's not contagious and she just beat cancer. She was just going on and on about her husband and she gonna pay me later on and she going out of town. And I'm just like, source, please remove this energy. As soon as I said that, her phone rang and she was like, I gotta take this. And I said, okay. Gratitude. You know, I don't even know if she still wanted to get her hair done. And I was just thinking to myself, I don't want to do her hair because I don't want to engage with her energy. And it's not to be rude, it's just, I see the energy, right? And it's like, I don't know if she's lonely or whatnot. I just don't care to mingle. And she's a little older than me, so I definitely didn't want to be disrespectful. So, you know, when situations like this arise, and it doesn't matter why, because if you're feeling like this, then your spirit is telling you, speaking to you, and you should honor that. It will be in your best interest to honor. If you don't feel like co-creating with someone or communicating with someone, honor that within yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it. You know, I don't like to be rude. However, I'll always ask, I'm learning that I can ask my higher self, like, hey, I need your assistance right now. Because remember, I don't know if y'all are watching the universal spiritual laws, but that's one of the laws, the universal law of request, the spiritual law of request. Our guides, our higher self, the universe, source energy, God frequency, cannot aid, cannot guide, cannot aid us unless we request it. Unless a life was in danger. Right? I am so loving these spiritual laws that, full gratitude source, you know, and it don't even dawn on me half of the time that I am using these spiritual laws, because I teach my daughters these spiritual laws, because they are important. You see how something that simplistic, I can ask for assistance. And you know, total transparency, I used to be so, and I'm still teetering and tottering on that line of pride, because I feel like when I ask for things, even now, like for some my finances, right? I feel like sometimes like I shouldn't be asking, I should be doing more. However, I just heard my spirit say, no, ask for what you need, ask for what you want. It doesn't have to be in the form of money, but energy is energy, and sometimes energy shows up in different ways, just like it's this session that I want to do, right? And I've been requesting, so it's like, hey, can I be gifted this particular session? And I know that I will get it sooner than later. It's just a matter of when I'm in alignment for it, and that is the time that I am being patient. But yeah, being a recovering people pleaser is still a challenge. You know, I used to smoke cigarettes, and even to this day, and it's been what, I quit smoking them in 2021, something like that. I still get the urge for them after I eat. Sometimes when I just, you know, have the urge for them, just comes out of nowhere. It could be an ancestor, because damn near all of my ancestors smoked cigarettes. It could be an ancestor coming through and I'm picking up on that energy. Could be someone that passed, energy that I'm picking up on. We just don't realize how powerful we are as spiritual beings. And you know, I used to think that I wasn't gifted. And it's just like, what? Are you kidding me? So, I'm learning that it's the small things, it's the little things. Even if it's to bring people together, that is a huge gift. People pleasing is toxic. However, it comes from a beautiful place in a space within us all. We just have to learn balance and boundaries, right? So yeah, that's it for today. 737, I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. We are healing as a collective, and that is the beautiful thing in nature. And remember the law of request. Ask for what you seek. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your day.